Hello there, once again, it's Anton from Anton Bay, taking again another look at some more Femforce comics, so I thank you for stopping by the collection room to check them out with me. So this is issue 25 through 28 of the original series, which is still going, has been since 1985, and is still going. I think they just passed issue 201 just this last month. So we are past there was a large color phase at the beginning, and then it goes black and white for very many issues, and then it goes back to color later. We are still in the black and white phase, which, you know, is not as maybe amazing as the color phase, but like I've said many times, they did whatever they could to keep the books running. She's new. It's Miss Victory. She's got a new outfit, new look. We've got some other stuff going on, like weird ads and stuff immediately, which is kind of odd, a little bit different. Stormy Tempest. It's your patriotic duty to do so. Patriotic duty to wear a miniskirt. Madness. You made the right decision. Uncle Sam takes care of his own. She does not answer. Kind of wondering what this is. This looks like a backstory for somebody. Kung Fu training. These have been so long. I'm not going to try and like remember everything that's going on at this point, but at least you got an idea of what you're looking at if you happen to pick up this issue of Femforce. Now, one thing is a lot of people are looking for old issues of Femforce, trying to fill in their collections. I don't know. This lady looks a little weird. Looks like that Jacqueline figure from WWE. Just the shape and the pose. It's kind of awkward. But a lot of people are looking for old back issues of this, and they're expensive. They are tough to find. But at least if you do find it or want to look for it, this is what you're getting. This is what's inside of it. Being attacked by snakes. That's like the worst. Get off of me. That's a pretty big, awesome page, actually. Being attacked by the Serpent Queen there. So I like that. I also like this follow-up page. Eat lead bimbo. Don't shoot. And the bullets, of course, are bouncing off of her. But just the phrase, eat lead bimbo, that's pretty much gold. They don't use the phrase bimbo in comics too much anymore. But you got to respect them when they do. And now, if it's anything like most issues of Femforce, there's going to be some serious, like, beat down. Bimbo tramp hussy. This lady is just like, yeah, tisk tisk, such language. Calm yourself. This guy's wearing an oven mitt for a hand. Oh, he got his hand crushed earlier. Meet the new leader of Femforce, Miss Victory. So this is definitely a throwback because Miss Victory's been the leader of Femforce for a long time. It's just cool. Just cool to see kind of her origin in the context of the 1985 series. Weird. Rio Rita. Believe that's an older character. Yeah, a vintage character. So many times I've said Femforce gets a hold of, or AC Comics would get a hold of vintage comic book stories, and they would reprint them in the backs of their issues. I don't know, to give you something to read, to keep the stories alive, to flesh out the books for a little less money maybe. A lot of these were public domain stories, so it's pretty nice that they got them, period. She-Cat and the Black Commando, who is clearly white. And it looks like he has a bag on his head. Square head. The Armageddon Factor. Last Days of Man conclusion. And the Black Phantom, featuring the new Black Phantom adventure in all color stories. Black Phantom is an old character that you'll see in like a lot of 40s and 50s comics. And it's somebody that they've bounced back up into the modern era in the 80s to fill in some stories and stuff in the backs of their Femforce comics. Issue 26, this is a pretty cool looking cover. Whoever did that cover did excellent work on the green smoke there. Editor Bill Black. Layouts The Count. Finishes Mark Heinrich. But who is our lead artist? I like this take on these pages. They're kind of recap, big, thick pages, full pages. It's pretty cool. Stardust. Yeah, Stardust was always one of my more favorite character designs of the Femforce. I haven't run into too many issues where they did these ads at the beginning first, these like weird breakup stories. Normally that just starts into your average story, and then you get into ads, promos, different stuff like that is in the back. And also the fill-in stories where they got like reprints of stuff. It's always in the back, but these, they're putting weird stuff in the front of the books, and that's kind of interesting. Weird, like the mark of a vampire. So Femforce does sometimes delve into magic and sorceress, because of course you've got, what's her name here? Which of course is skipping my brain, but very, very much a magical oriented being, Night Vale. And I've said before in other videos, I'm not a huge fan of magic themed stories, because anytime you start incorporating magic, it seems to take away all the stakes. Like anything can happen. So that goes good or bad. So like any bad thing can happen, and then we can immediately just fix it with any sort of good thing with magic. Boom. It's why I don't much care for like Doctor Strange and stories like that, because they really do seem to just, well, they don't have any stakes to them. Oh, goodness. Femforce 27, the Savage Sewer Cat. It looks like we get a guest from a Ninja Turtle ripoff. Let's find out. It's a good opening page. Probably not my favorite artist, but it's not terrible. Looks like the Count is on pencils. I'm not sure who the Count is, but he's not one of my favorite Femforce artists. I like when Bill Black does the stuff, and there's a few others in there, but I don't really remember the Count or who the Count is. So well, some of that's actually pretty good. I like that. And we're getting some amazing monsters. We're getting a giant dude there. A nice, weird alien. Some good stuff happening art-wise that they're really, like, leaning into hard. I appreciate that. Space Hair. Americomics AC. Americomics. Sin, the Girl from LSD, Black Phantom, the third big issue. We have a big double-sided pull out there of Black Phantom. That looks pretty cool. Somebody did a really good job on that. Corby. Looks like Corby did a really nice job on that. Very nice. She-Cat, Savage Sewer. We're going to see some Savage Sewer action. I don't know. We've got She-Cat going on, so we'll find out. Looking a little bit early April O'Neil there. I'm hoping there's some rip-off Ninja Turtle action going on down here. Oh, we've got an X-Men thing going on. We've got big turtles going on. All of it's good. All of it's very parody. But, or just homage. It's hard to tell sometimes whether it's straight up parody. He definitely looks like some sort of snapping turtle. Ew, they have a pile of dead people. Bad turtles. Yeah, nasty. These turtles are horrible. And gross. What in the hell? How did you do it? No big thing. Oh, nice. Holly, Eastman, and Laird. I found a bunch of giant turtles lying on the floor. I think they're dead. Yeah, there's some more. They're dead, all right. Well, shots fired. AC Comics, of course, taking their fun swipe at Ninja Turtles, which a lot of companies were doing. That's fine. It is a funny concept to visit from other things. And to have She-Cat be the one who was involved is also kind of fun. With friends like these, who needs? This is a weird ad. This is just an odd ad. I don't know why it's there, but it's in all these Femforce comics. It's kind of funny. I'm going to leave one up here. But I love this cover, so I'm going to leave it up. Nice Halloween-y looking cover. We got one issue left. Issue 28. Looks like we're getting some headlocks among friends. With friends like this, who needs a blow dryer? You definitely need some hairdo going on there. Not always does the Femforce get along. That's pretty standard. And it looks like they're on Arsenio Hall. Which, if anybody remembers the Arsenio Hall show, props to you. It was a show. Looks like they're going to fight right there on Arsenio Hall, so that's always great. And Femforce does never shy away from women punching each other in the face. Very, very much so about some savage beatings that they love to give each other. So they always love the beatings. I've commented on it before because sometimes it's just like, man, I don't normally see this much punching in the face in some comics. You'd think you would. You'd think that would be like a normal occurrence. But it doesn't get quite as graphically drawn as it does in Femforce sometimes. So thank you for that, Bill Black. You've always been solid on giving us some real good face beatings. Fine, as long as they help for the search for Mother, they can hate me all they want. I don't care. I'm gonna cry about it. Not a bad panel. Brad speaks. Brad's outfit is so early 90s, late 80s. The pages are a little bit wanting to not separate. Pretty cool side backstory going on. We've got a big double page spread there of She-Cat, which looks pretty awesome. Looks like it's by Bill Marmion. Way to go. And John Beatty. Good work, guys. Next issue, Femforce 29. Do AC Alert. Big bunch of panels. Night Veil, you only die twice. Only die twice. Which started me and Chloe having an argument on, or not argument, discussion on James Bond films the other night. Kind of interesting. It only died twice. Couldn't remember how many Roger Daltrey had been in. Or not Roger Daltrey. Timothy Dalton. Gosh. I was thinking Roger Moore. Never noticed that. Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Roger Dalton. Beautifully rendered Night Veil. That's pretty much it. Some ads and stuff in the back to fill it all out. Fantasia, the Definite Superhero magazine. I don't have any issues of. Have never seen in person, but I wish I did. And that's issue 28. I'm going to keep burning through these because I love checking these comics out. I love sharing them. There's so many people out there that haven't run into them. I appreciate you guys watching. And that's my story. Catch you later. Bye.